I don't know what the hell just happened with this O-Red and Ill Will battle. This shit was crazy. This shit, I don't think we've seen anything like this shit in battle rap before. Make sure you subscribe and hit the alert bell. First round, Ill Will out the gate on his first round. When he starts rapping, I don't even think he gets a whole bar off, and he had to bring it back. I think he was just stumbling on a word or something. From there, he was having a dope first round, having a very dope. It seemed like from the first round, as the round kept going, the round was getting better. He had a line where he said, "They wonder what that belt cost." You know, O-Red be running around with that championship belt. He said, "They wonder what that belt costs. I wonder if it's bulletproof." That was fucking fire. Shook the room. Everybody went fucking crazy for that. Definitely fire. That Boys in the Hood line or scheme from for Ill Will, I thought that was slept on. I don't think people got that. I thought it was clever. I thought it was dope from Ill Will. He was going in on excuse me, on Red. I think his last two battles he wore, I think it's some Muslim stuff or African garments. I don't know what it is, but it looked like dresses. Ill Will just went on a whole joke and shit, was getting at him for that. Very entertaining, very funny, and you know, that's Ill Will style, you know what I'm saying? Mixes everything up. He was talking about, he did this whole scheme talking about being in the bed and talking about a deuce in the bed, but he says seduce or a deuce, like the way he said it, he was basically trying to say like he keeps 22 in the bed. Pretty much that's what he was trying to say. But the way he did it, the way he said it, man, I thought it was fire. And I think that's something people are going to catch later on cam. O-Red, first round. I had a lot of problems with this battle when it comes to O-Red. And it is just the truth. O-Red had some good lines, but like one of my dream battles was always O-Red versus X Factor. You know, I was always wishing that battle would happen and wishing that battle would happen. They both ruined that battle. Even though O-Red won, they both was ruining that battle. Always explaining their fucking bars. Every bar they had to sit there and explain to the crowd what they said or repeat themselves and explain what was going on. O-Red was doing that shit again. Especially in this first round, explaining fucking bars. Like, you said some dope shit, man. If they ain't catch it there, hopefully they'll catch it later on camp. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? That ruined it for me, man. Then he came out and did one of them translation shits. I hate that fucking translation shit. What makes this even worse for me is O-Red is one of my favorites. O-Red is one of my favorites. And O-Red is somebody, I think his talent level is fucking crazy. But that shit is just, like, come on. Like, that isn't even a language. You literally get up there and for fucking 2 or 3 bars, make sound effects and shit. And then later on, spit the bars you meant for it to sound, for it to be. When you made the sounds. That shit is stupid. And to all the fans, like, how y'all don't see that as straight fucking filler? How you don't see that as straight filler? Later on, he turns around and spits the bars that he made the sound effects to? That shit ain't even a fucking language, fam. Fuck out of here with that shit, man. First round was a very good round for both of them, man. But I got Ill Will taking that first round. Second round is on Ill Will. He had a Transformer transfusion line that was definitely fire. That redneck in the hood. He had a redneck in the hood, then saying redneck is all messed up. You have to hear the way he said it. I thought it was fire, definitely clever. And in terms of name flips, we haven't heard anybody say some shit like that to O-Red before. Let me see. Oh, now here's the thing. O-Red had a problem with one of the dudes on the side that Ill Will was talking or I guess making comments throughout the round. O-Red had a problem with that. Was making like, oh, you know, yo, he keeps talking throughout. First off, you're not battling that dude on the side. You're battling Ill Will, and it's not like that dude was yelling in your face or anything like that. So if they was having a side conversation, do I hate side conversations at battles? I fucking hate them. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're a professional. You're up there rapping. And the guy you going against ain't the one talking. What's crazy is you talking through Ill Will's rounds, though. I didn't understand that shit. And then we get into the whole fucking... We get into O-Red's side of the second round. And out of nowhere, he don't have a voice. So we literally spent about 10 minutes, maybe more, waiting for O-Red to get his voice back. They sending fucking holes to the stage. one of Ill Will's mans had holes, gave him fucking holes. They gave him water. I think they brought him up a fucking tea. Like what the fuck is going on here? Then Ill Will was sitting there going back and forth with smacking with the crowd. Like, yo, what y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to rap or what? Because, yo, how does that happen? Like, how do you have a 10-minute intermission in the middle of a fucking battle? I don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? I can understand Ill Will's frustration with that. Like, yo, if he can't rap right now, I'm like, what the fuck you want me to do? O-Red sitting there talking about, oh, let's do the battle later. What do you mean let's do this battle later, fam? What do you mean? You're in the second round. Ill Will spit 2 rounds. How you want him to go later? How does that even make sense? So, yes, you lose the round, fam. Yes, you lose the round. And they gave him more than enough time to get that shit back. That was some bullshit that happened with that. Flat out. Finally, Ill Will, he walked off the stage, which I don't blame him. I would have did the same shit. Like, fuck out of here. And then y'all gonna entertain us, do it later shit? Why? Why would I be doing it later? We doing the battle. Not only that, there's money on the line. You got that whole champion of the night shit. There's money on the line. So because he can't do his part and I can do mine, we should have to do it later in the middle of the battle? I don't understand that shit. There wasn't a scuffle. There wasn't none of that shit. It was someone with his voice. So we get into the third round. Ill Will goes crazy in his third round. Definitely goes crazy in his third round. I was fucking with that third round heavy. Of course, you know, the very few bars was like kind of dead because the crowd was still a little disruptive about everything that was taking place. You know what I'm saying? But Ill Will's third round was crazy. Ill Will goes to walk off. Everybody's thinking his battle's over. And guess what? All of a sudden, O-Red can battle now. O-Red can rap now. He's ready now. Goes and raps. Was doing his thing, cool, sounding better as the round was going on, fine. He goes into another translation. That shit horrible, O-Red, and you the man to me, man. But that shit right there, no. Another one of them translation shits, fuck out of here. And what's he do after he spit his second round? He decides he wants to spit his third round too. Now help me to understand this. Not only that, but let me point something out to y'all. When Ill Will was spitting his third round, O-Red was talking through the round. How are you talking through the round if there's something wrong with your fucking voice? How? I don't understand that shit. I don't understand that shit, man. O-Red goes, and like I said, he goes to his second round. Everything's going well. He does another translation shit, man. I can't believe he did that. Then he starts trying to spit his third round and decides he want to do a third translation shit. And then they finally stopped him, which is good. And he's like, oh, telling the crowd, oh, you see they stopping me. You see they stop. Of course. So we supposed to sit up here now and let you spit a fucking 15-minute round? That's how that's supposed to happen? At this point, the whole crowd, and I'm pretty sure a few of us at home, is in pure disappointment. Why the fuck would we want to sit there and let you spit 15 more minutes? That shit has me tight, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Hit the alert button. Salute. We got more recaps coming out.